Can you give the education system right now a report card grade on how well do you think we do professional development? I think at least on the staff side, right? I've seen some really great PD out there that I've been a part of, and when
Mhm.
I lead professional development sessions as an attorney, I try to create engaging sessions. But I've sat in professional development sessions before as an educator where I go, what the heck is going on here? What am I
Yeah.
doing? This is a waste of time. I feel this is patronizing. This is an infantilizing session. I don't feel like I'm a professional right now. Give us an overall state of the union. What are we doing well with PD? What do we need to be doing better?
What are we doing well?
You seem to really be
I
struggling to
wish I
find one thing.
I'm struggling there, Ryan. Yeah.
Uh oh.
Um, I I think there's it's in this sphere of awareness that yeah, we should do this, and it's more of a phrase and a thing that's thrown around, but it's not really grounded in value or impact. And I that goes to the second part of your question of where can we do better? It's when when sessions really aren't grounded in how does this show up in the day to day? How does this
Mm,
show up in a week or a month where we can connect the skill development that's happening, that qualitative, that art that I was talking about earlier, to the science and the quantitative? Now that qualitative content has meaning for someone sitting in a session because they can go, oh, okay, this, and this ultimately connects back to these metrics that I'm responsible for. And not that we're trying to create a pressure cooker. That's not what I'm suggesting at all. But what it does do is it creates value, and it also, and I think this is strictly my opinion, why professional development is just this thing that we'll do when we get around to it, or when things are nice and quiet, or if we have the resources, because it's usually not connected to quantitative or metrics or impact. So it's viewed as a nice to have, or if we have the extra money, we will. It's almost viewed as too fluffy. It's a fluffy thing. It's not a we need this because we know that it will move X, Y, and Z metrics. And that in its bumper sticker form is what I would offer of this is what we need to do better. We need to be able to connect the art and the science to actual skills, and this is this is what I influence as an individual. And now we have a whole other layer of um, buy-in and connection and accountability and empowerment, right? Because you're actually putting into someone's hands, this is the impact that you can make, and this is how it drills down into every, a day, a week, a month.